see me, all of you?
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now I'm sharing my screen. Okay, are you all able to see my screen?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay.
Sarika, I just want to know who is Jayanti Kasturi? Is the person from
Yeah,
your
she's my friend. She's my friend. She'll be just in the session. She'll be on mute. I only shared to two people. One is Jayanti Kasturi. No problem.
No issues.
Okay.
Allowed.
Are you all able to see my screen?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. This is a very, very interesting topic. And for you students also, other than whatever knowledge I have researched so much and I have brought so many important points. Let me share you. Let me use my pointer so that you can see where am I pointing. Okay, first of all, I want to introduce my the company where I work. It is WhiteHat Jr Coding. You'll be getting these advertisements even in while playing any games also you'll be seeing this. And mainly we are working with artificial intelligence and robotics because it is going to touch 800 million jobs. In our platform, we are also teaching coding. I am coding and math teacher, both. I have been teaching in this WhiteHat Junior since 3 years and it is still continuing. And we have from, we can say pre-KG, from PKG to +2 students are studying coding from our organization. They are also learning logic, structure, sequence, and many algorithmic thinking is getting started. And our students participated in many competitions outside. At the age of 10 years, they are winning so many coding competitions outside. You can see our market is in US, UK, and Latin America. This is just a small introduction about the company where I'm working, where I have explored so much. Now, the main topic is what is artificial intelligence. Okay, it is composed of two words. One is artificial and other is thinking, intelligence. So you can see artificial means man-made. We are making our own thinking power. Intelligence means thinking power. Together, it is man-made thinking power. The combination is artificial intelligence. Okay. A machine is said to have artificial intelligence if it can interpret data and potentially learn. Means whatever you are preparing, first it is interpreting and it is learning. Mainly in AI, it is accepting and also achieving specific goals. And I want to explore you the timelines from 1943, where we got before our independence, and till date, what all, how it is exploring, how artificial intelligence is growing. I'm going to show. In 1943, artificial neurons have been evolved. That is around 70 years before. And you can see in 1950, Turing machine has introduced. Like that, each time our artificial intelligence is developing. And you can see Dartmouth conference. You can know so much about this. This is also one of the importance of AI in 1956. Then in 1966, first chatbot Eliza. And now in 2021, we have so many chatbots. First, it was introduced 50 years back. And you can see in 1972, first intelligent robot. A robot has been discovered then. First AI winter in 1980s. We were not born at that time. Then expert system. Like that, every 3 to 4 years, 5 to 6 years, artificial intelligence has been updating. And you can see 1987 and 1993, between these years, second AI winter. And you can see in 1997, IBM Deep Blue first computer chess champion in 1997 itself. And 2002, AI in home, Romba. And 2011, IBM's Watson wins a quiz show. Then Google, 2012 onwards, Google. Now everybody is using Google for every small task and the big task. We are using this Google. 2014, chatbot, we are going to use during it also one Turing test. And 2015, Amazon Echo. And there are so many advancements. I'm going to tell you one by one. Okay, what are the milestones? See, first birth it took in 1956. The birth of AI happened in 1956 in the Dartmouth conference. Many scientists, engineers, mathematicians, everybody gathered to discuss artificial intelligence. Then everybody came to know, okay, there is artificial intelligence. Then when is it boom? It has been boom since 1983 when IT sector started. Then it is also like one new topic like AI is also there. After AI winter duration, AI came back with expert system. Like expert system is nothing but these were programmed which are like decision making, because artificial intelligence also started their own decision making. Okay, then emerging of intelligent agents. It happened in 1997, 2002 and 2006. And you can see companies like Facebook, Twitter, Netflix, everything also started using AI. So there is so much of importance came, because now everyone in one house, if there are 5 to 6 people, everybody is using Facebook, and Facebook is also one of the intelligent agents of AI. Then milestones, the important milestones I'm telling, deep learning, big data and artificial general intelligence. If you see, if you meet some of your uncles who are working in software, big data is in very, it is going very high thing. When I spoke to my cousins also, most of them are in big data. So that big data is also one of the milestone of artificial intelligence. Okay, in 2011, IBM's Watson won Jeopardy a quiz show where it had to solve the complex questions as well as riddles. Watson had proved that it could understand natural language and can solve tricky questions. So in a quiz show, he has proved that how the importance of artificial intelligence. Like that, I have gathered all these best examples from different years. In 2012, Google has launched an Android app feature, Google Now, which was able to provide information to the user. And you can also see in 2014, chatbot Eugen Glucksmann won a competition in the infamous Turing test using this artificial intelligence. And in IBM, they debated on complex topics with 2 master debaters and also performed extremely well by using this artificial intelligence. Now, thought bubble. You can see iPhone 1 could do 400 million operations per second, whereas now the updated versions of iPhone can do 600 billion operations with the help of artificial intelligence. And this is like wonder. A modern supercomputer 1 second would take IBM. It's like this. It crossed billion also. These many years is just a fraction of 1 second. Then you can see how technology has grown. Okay, applications, because I will tell you, some students are interested in finance, some students gaming, social media, and many other things. So wherever you want to go, AI is there. In every field, AI is there. Suppose if you go to finance field, it is implementing automation, chatbots, adaptive intelligence, algorithm trading, and machine learning into financial process. And if you see gaming, the AI machines can play strategic games like chess, where the machine needs to think of a large number of possible places. And in applications like social media, Many sites such as Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, it contains billions of user profiles which need to be stored and managed in a very efficient way. Okay. And you can see robotics. Many students are interested in robotics also. Here also AI is there. Humanoid robot named as Erica and Sophia has been developed, which can talk and behave like humans. I think students will be knowing about this, the robot Erica and Sophia. And it has many applications still. Education, AI can automate grading so that the tutor can have more time to teach. Now, many chatbots, if you enter into Byju's or any other thing, you are able to see the many chatbots around the chatting apps. And you can also see astronomy. Some students are also deeply learning about going into the, once their education is done, they also want to implement in astronomy, and artificial intelligence is also in that. And entertainment. Some people directly will go to movies like that, and now many OTT platforms came and AI is used there also. And you can see data security. This is one of the important things everybody should know. AI can be used to make your data more safe and secure. Whatever you are chatting in WhatsApp or saving everywhere, we should have data security. Some examples such as AEG bot, like AI2 platform are used to determine software bug and cyber attacks in a better way. Even for cyber attacks, we are using AI. And some more applications. So what all applications in whichever fields are there, I have brought here. Healthcare. Healthcare, since our pandemic, 2020 and 21, healthcare has been improved a lot, and AI helps doctors with diagnosis and can inform when patients are worsening so that medical help can reach to the patient. So a doctor himself, by looking at the patient, he cannot know. Using this AI, we are getting the best machines and able to improve the healthcare and automotive. And many of the students are interested to go towards mechanics side like that. So AI to provide virtual assistance to their user for better performance, such as Tesla has introduced Tesla bot, currently working for developing self-driven cars. And you can see many engineers are working, many students are working for this. And for this also we are using AI. Whereas e-commerce, AI is e-commerce, all shopping websites. Now everybody, due to pandemic, ordering everything in e-commerce websites like Amazon, Flipkart, Myntra, Nykaa, so many things came. Even that is developed using AI. So in these many applications, you can select any sector to go. And agriculture, this is our base, which we have come, our grandfathers have come from agriculture. Now even agriculture is using most technologies. In the olden days, what odds used to do, now many machines came, and now we are also learning where we need to keep pesticides, how much we need to keep and all. Agriculture is applying AI as agriculture robotics, solid and crop monitoring, predictive analysis. AI in agriculture can be very helpful for farmers. This is also, whoever are interested in agriculture can apply this artificial intelligence and make it more powerful. I think from agriculture till the basic healthcare, everything is covered in these applications. Now, career opportunities. All students will be thinking, okay, this PPT is giving me this information like that. Main thing is career opportunities. I have found packages, the genuine packages. Once you take this data analytics, what is the package per annum, approximate package I have written. It is in $130, $136 means you can multiply with 75 for converting into Indian money. Data analytics is also at the top. Finding meaningful patterns in data by looking at the past to help make predictions about the future, and also to recognize trends by using programming languages like Python. So the students, whoever are interested, can enter into this data analytics. And natural language processing means CD, there are so many chatbots and virtual assistants now. Whenever you want to reach someone, they are leaving some voice message like that. Like that also, in that field, if you go also, the packages is 1,08,000. It's around $10,869 per annum. And if you go in researching field, this is also one of the important field, computer science and AI research. It discovered ways to advance AI technology, and $77,576 for this base level. And it is also average between 93,000. You can multiply with 75 rupees. And machine learning engineer using data to design, build and manage ML software applications. This is also going very high, $1,46,000 per annum. And big data, as I said, most of my cousins they are having very, very big packages in India itself. So the people who are interested to settle in a good field, you can also go to big data engineer or architect. And this deals with chatbots and virtual assistants like Siri and Google. And you can say it's also around 1,10,869 per annum. And you can see business intelligence, BI developers, many MBA students after CCA, whatever, after completing your computer applications, if you go, you can enter into this also. You have this package for this. And AI engineer, build AI models from scratch and help product managers and stakeholders understand the results. Even you can enter into AI field. This is the package. Now, around 10 careers opportunities I have shown you. Okay, University of San Diego want to work in artificial intelligence, 12 AI careers and job outlooks in 2021. Okay, I will tell you what is the difference between machine learning and artificial intelligence. Okay, you can see artificial intelligence is independent. It can make its own decisions and all. It is independent and it can do anything like a human. Wide, it can think wide, maximizing chance of success. If you are using AI, whatever is going to be successful, it is maximizing the more chance. Whereas machine learning, you can say this is a subset of this. Means if you are want ML, you need to take some information for AI. So I can say this is a subset. Particular task and increasing accuracy. Using ML, you can increase your accuracy and patterns. Okay, what is neural network? I will be explaining you using this picture. You can see neural networks try to imitate biological neurons in our brain, which pass the electricity one by one to each other when it surpasses a certain threshold. And you can see programs like the perceptron only consist one neuron, but when a program consists multiple neurons with hidden layers, which are mathematically very elegant, it is called neural network. This is a diagram of neural network, which we will be exploring in the next slide. Okay, how does a neural network work? Okay, a neural network consists of an input layer and a single neuron in the output and many hidden layers in between. If you can see here, output layer is single one and there are so many hidden layers in between. The neural network receives data represented as numbers. Each neuron represents a single characteristic of the image like furry ears and nose. So in the hidden layers, whatever networks and what you say calculations are happening, everything is done here and cleared in the outer layer. Whenever an error is reported, the neural network adjusts its weights so that such a mistake never happens again. So humans also make mistakes in the same way. When the network makes mistakes also, this network is helping to correct itself and not to repeat. And you can say the rise of neural networks. Not a long while ago, image recognition was a big challenge. Now you can see in cameras also, in CCTV cameras also, they are using neural networks because they need to recognize what is the vehicle name, how many persons and everything. And in you can see this in task force, NCA agents, like that. A computer is good at literal comparisons like matching zeros and ones one by one, but it had no hope of telling that three images were dogs if they weren't the same image. Yeah, this is the main thing. If there are three images, using neural network, you can identify 100%. So yeah, as a white hat teacher, we also had this machine learning and AI visions where we saw live. When we are using webcam, we are able to identify like what images, exact images, and its percentage of clarity. And you can say they created a large database called ImageNet with 3.2 million labeled images. This is very interesting. I have taught for my students. If you showcase any picture, it is going to identify. 3.2 million images were used here. There is also link, like ImageNet link is there. If you type that, you're able to find these many labeled images nested in 5,247 categories. It used cheap crowding sourcing and leverage technology to create this database. And ImageNet did the contest, and Alex, a graduate at University of Toronto, won it by creating a neural network which contained hidden layers. So he has explored a lot and he had won in that competition also. And okay, supervised learning. You can see here the label data, the model training, the prediction, how it is coming. In supervised learning, models like this are trained using label data test, where the model learns about each type of data. Once the training process is completed, the model is tested. Suppose if you're saying this is a square, rectangle, triangle, like that, it is getting trained. And while predicting, after predicting, whenever you ask this user a question, square, it is going to identify. If you show a triangle, it is going to identify. So whatever you are giving the information, it is training well, processing, and giving the accurate information. You can use this in many applications. Okay, supervised learning. You can see this picture. Suppose we have a data set of different types of shapes, which include square, rectangle, whatever is seen before. It is going to train, means we are telling if a person gives a given shape has three sides, then it will be labeled as a triangle. Then this supervised learning means it is checking for all three sides. Whenever you give a three sides triangle of any length, it is going to label as triangle. Like that, hexagon. We are giving the properties of this. It is processing all the properties. While testing the data, you are able to see this. Unsupervised learning. Suppose if you give your input data like this. Okay, it is what you say. If you observe the surroundings and learn stuff, nobody tells them how to eat. They observe their parents eating and thus learn the process of eating. In unsupervised learning, whatever the data you give, it is unable to take it. AI will not take if you don't give the supervised learning. Okay, the AI find patterns and gets a good at doing something. We don't know and cannot control what the AI learns and gets good at. That's the reason we need to give a supervised learning to the AI. And reinforcement learning. It is an area of machine learning. It is about taking suitable action to maximize reward in a particular situation. Like it is employed by various software and machines to find the best possible behavior. By looking at this picture, you can see it differs from supervised learning in a way that in supervised learning, the training data has to answer the key. Okay, the main thing is if you give a supervised learning, whatever task it may be, you're going to achieve. And the same way, the image in whatever the image you have seen here, let me show you again. It's a robot, diamond, and fire. The image shows the robot, diamond and fire. The goal of the robot is to get the reward, that is diamond, and avoid the hurdles that are fire. Even we have made this type of games using AI. This robot has to reach this diamond. So we need to give proper instructions to him. The robot learns by trying all the possible paths and then choosing the path which gives him the reward with the least hurdles. Each right step will give the robot. So I have given the instructions. If you can see here, we are training this robot all the possible ways and easiest way to reach this. For all this type of applications, we are using our artificial intelligence. And symbolic AI. I will tell what is the differences here. Symbols are the things we use to represent other things. Symbols play a vital role in the human thought and reasoning process. Okay, if I tell you that I saw a cat up in a tree, your mind will quickly conjure an image. Whenever I say cat, your cat image will be in your mind. We use symbols all the time to define things. You can say cat, car, airplane, bat, ball, whatever. And people, who is a doctor, who is a pilot, who is a teacher, everything we can keep in our mind. Symbols can represent abstract concepts like bank transactions or things that don't physically exist, like web page, blog post, etc. They can also describe actions or states. So this is also one of the symbol you can see. Symbols can be organized into hierarchies. A car is made of doors, windows, tires, etc. Also be used to describe other symbols. So being able to communicate in symbols is one of the main things that make us intelligent. Anything also symbolically, if you explain, it is very easy to remember. Symbolic AI took center stage and became the focus of the research projects. Scientists developed tools to define and manipulate symbols. So whatever you are using, this symbolic AI is also growing very big. And I have taken my name as example, like examples of using symbolic AI. If I ask a question, is Sarika Gangireddy Curriculum Director at WhiteHat Jr. or wears like a blazer or even phone? If this is a question, a simple way to remember the difference between symbols and relations is to think symbols as nouns. All the symbols will be coming under nouns and relations as adjectives or verbs that will describe how symbols play nicely together. And what if you wanted to create a program that could detect any cat? How many rules would you need to create for that? So using symbolic AI, we are going to take like rules of a self-driving car, or if you want to create any bot or anything, we are using symbolic AI. Okay. And every field have some pros and cons. Let me give you. The main pros are our AI is having applications in medical industry, accurate decision making, and rational decision maker. Whereas cons leads to unemployment. How means even in Hyderabad, I have seen in restaurants robots came. Because of that, we are using so much technology and creating this AI. In that particular hotel, because of the robot serving, people are unable to serve. That is also one of the cons. And improvement experience, but limited. And you can see it may lead to dystopian future if not used responsibly. Okay, what is the future of artificial intelligence? It has got a bright and promising future in India. AI has a possibility to add 957 billion or 15% of the present gross value. This is very, very important. If this much is added to the economy by 2035, means after 14 years, within 14 years, AI can provide large incremental value to sectors, for example, energy, retail, manufacturing, healthcare, education, and agriculture. That will also mean the opportunity for jobs in all the sectors, each for AI experts and others. Like Indian IT companies and tech startups must initially update technologies and build up AI abilities at an enterprise level. Right skilling is regarded as a crucial factor for achievement in technology adoption, and provided the fast adoption AI for industry, approximately 3.75 lakh jobs in the industry are expected by nearly 2022. Means now we are in January 2022. You can expect now in this quarter, you can expect 3.75 lakh jobs in the industry. Whoever are passing out, they can utilize all this. In June 2018, NITI Ayog created a national approach for artificial intelligence in India. The report provided an introduction to the roadmap and the government's plan to build the sector in the nation. Through sufficient implementation of the technique, AI is anticipated to assist the nation to develop economically. And many engineers, students are going to earn huge packages from this. And you can also startups witnessed a 108% growth in financial India in 2018. The report also stated that artificial intelligence was among the domains that witnessed the fastest adoption among different industry sectors. Presently, there are 400 startups working on AI and machine learning domains. About $150 million is invested in India's AI industry by private players, and the number has been increasing since 2016, and now it is in boom. So by 2025, everybody will be in this AI field. Although there has been progress, India is far behind countries like USA and China of the terminology of investment, with a large swimming pool of, you can see like where it is after US and India. Unfortunately, AI is not really a domain that could be mastered without solid basics in mathematics and core programming. That's the reason all the students are thorough with this mathematics and also core programming. Students also require access to high performance computers to have the ability to instruct, check, and deploy their AI models. In case you take a look at the classes taught even in the best colleges, you're going to realize they're far more when compared to a decade old, along with almost all the existing AI or ML developments. Okay, now I came to the conclusion. Artificial intelligence will bring a huge revolution in the history of mankind. Human civilization will flourish by amplifying human intelligence with artificial intelligence, as long as we manage to keep the technology beneficial. And of course, it will be 99% beneficial. And I have a surprise for all of you. I was talking. Okay, can you guess what is that surprise I have got in store for you? Type in, like you can type in chat what you are thinking about the surprise. I'll see the grade. You can type in chat what is the surprise. Now I'm going to surprise something. Maybe till now what all you followed, you can ask me doubts also.
Yes, students, in any clue? Put in chat box.
Yeah.
Are you there or not? System on करके चले गए हो.
Offer WhiteHat Jr.
Huh?
Yes, ma'am.
If people are there, then put in chat
Why
box.
you want to enter our role or what? Yeah, everyone can participate from now onwards. It is interactive session. I will clear all your doubts. Till now it is one way. I just want to present all the important points. Now you can also start chatting. Okay, free course from WhiteHat Jr. I should ask my CEO for that. Yeah. Okay. I'm giving you surprise. Now it is going to be more interesting, I can say. Just a minute.
No one is having any clue. Nobody has written anything.
Yeah, nobody is having clue. Again, surprise. Okay, let me introduce Arnav. He's 10 years old, one of my best students whom I'm teaching around 61 students in WhiteHat Jr, both coding and math. And he's Arnav versus my favorite student. This introduction slide is prepared by him. Okay, let me read it out. He's very hardworking, 10-year-old boy. He participated in many competitions. He's a very good researcher. So I selected him for my lecture. And he has won many competitions like best out of waste, reading competition, and GK quiz. He regularly participated in Olympiad exams and won many school level medals. And he fall in love with coding at a very young age of, he has been associated with White Hat since 2 years. And his passion forced his parents to enroll him in White Hat Jr, where he made many apps and got Code of Honor, Codemaster certificate in Silicon Valley App Challenge. Recently, he won World Coding Biz Season 1 and got featured in Times of India. Especially, I can say the student will be working on researches, everything till night 10:30, a 10-year-old boy. His main ambition is to become a CEO. And I want to introduce him. He's in our session. By looking at him, you can know, like, directly you can reply. Arna, ma'am, please give access to Arna.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, Arna. I'm so much excited.
Hello.
Hello.
Is everyone able to see Arna?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. I did not on here. Yes, Arna?
I'm fine.
I will
Yes.
say
So
something.
Myself, Arnav
Yeah, yeah.
Vashisht. So days after Tesla's CEO Elon Musk said that
Wait,
artificial
Arnav. I want your introduction from yourself. You are very energetic kid. I want to show students about you. You can introduce about yourself.
Okay, so I'm Arnav Vashisht. I'm 10 year old, and I want to be the CEO of Nalanda Technologies, which is going to be a company which pioneers innovations in the metaverse and in artificial intelligence.
He directly want to become a CEO. He will write a mail, and at the end he will say Arnav versus
Actually,
upcoming CEO of Nalanda.
No, that is an auto reply. So whenever anybody sends me a mail, I have set an auto reply in Gmail, which sends back a mail.
Yeah, he
With
will
that
say CEO of Nalanda. Such confident student at 10 years. Since 7 years, he started his research. Now he's just 10 years. He's doing all this work. And so many things he will do whenever who are associated with him. As a teacher, I love the student a lot and lot. You can know by the end of the session. Yes, Arnav, can you give some more research of these AI bots?
Yeah, so I have got two interesting stories for all of you. So the first is Facebook researchers shut down AI bots. So two bots were shut down by Facebook, Bob and Alice. So days after Tesla CEO Elon Musk said that AI was the biggest risk, Facebook has shut down one of its systems after chatbots started speaking in their own language, which used English words but could not be understood by humans. But why? Can you guess? Ma'am, I think you will have to press enter. Yeah.
Yes.
The trouble was, while the bots were rewarded for negotiating with each other, they were not rewarded for negotiating in English, which led the bots to develop a language of their own. This led the Facebook researchers to shut down the AI systems and then forced them to speak with each other only in English. So you can see the chatbot conversation. Bob, I can, I, everything else. Alice, balls have zero to me, to me, to me, to me, to me, to me. So they developed some sort of shorthand for English, it seems.
Yeah. Because of this, Facebook researchers
Because
shut
they
down.
were just rewarded, for negotiating for a policy insurance or something like that. They were not rewarded for negotiating in English. So they developed their own language to do it fast and get more rewards.
Yes.
So
Yes, Arnav?
yeah, so this is my second story.
Google.
So all of us want that artificial intelligence should be in games, because mind games, these games are very powerful and they are very difficult. So we can test the knowledge of artificial intelligence. So this is a game called Go, Chinese and Korean board game called Go, which has more permutations than there are atoms in the universe. Yeah, and is thought to be the most difficult board game in the world. So in this, you have stones, black and white stones, and black is for one player and white is for one player. And you need to surround pieces of empty territory to earn points.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
Next
Arnav?
slide. Next slide.
Yeah.
So Google DeepMind developed AlphaGo, a program that combines advanced search tree with deep neural networks, which Sarika ma'am told about just a few minutes back. These neural networks take a description of the Go board as an input and process it through a number of different network layers containing millions of neuron-like connections. One neural network, the policy network, selects the next move or policy to play. The other neural network, called the value network, predicts the winner or the value of the game, like true or false. Am I going to win or not? So DeepMind or Google DeepMind introduced AlphaGo to numerous immature games to help it develop an understanding of reasonable human play. Then they had it play it against different version of itself thousands of times, each time learning from its mistakes. Over time, AlphaGo improved and became increasingly stronger and better at learning and decision making. This process is also known as reinforcement learning. AlphaGo went on to defeat Go world champions in different global arenas and became arguably the best Go player of all time. AlphaGo defeated 9 Dan, which is the highest certification in Go. Most professional player in the world, Lee Sedol, at 4-1. AlphaGo also got 9 Dan certification. So it's very weird that a robot is getting a certification of such an old game called Go. And also, many people think that Go needs human intuition and thinking and creativity, and that a machine cannot do anything. But now that's not true. Google DeepMind has made it true. Like now, artificial intelligence can play Go, and now they are also working on Alpha Zero, where it's only reinforcement learning. It's testing with itself thousands of times and does not need any training. So this is how artificial intelligence is revolutionizing the world at such a high rate. And us humans can also partner with AI. So it's not that AI will play games with us. It can also be that there is a team which is AI and humans. So AI makes the decision and humans just check. This increases the chances of success, also known as Sinecure chess.
Yes.
So this is my...
Yeah, and Arnav prepared this one. 10-year kid, he did research on different things.
Can you
Not
enter
only...
the next slide is about my journey, basically.
yeah, you can give. Yeah, he wants to give his journey also. Since 5 years, 6 years, where every kid is learning rhymes, he started all this. So much wonder kid.
So when I was around 6 years of age, I wanted to create a hotel named Shandari Hotel. I also created a scratch project, which is nothing but an online blog editor to order food online from Shandari Hotel. Little did I know that Zomato would copy me soon. I even asked my grandmother to stitch Shandari Hotel on a school shirt. And you can find its photo here.
Yeah, this is a real image.
Yes. Later, I fell in love with coding. I started my journey with Udemy, which is just an online course website with videos. At the age of 7, I learned Scratch and created my first game, Shoot the Monster. And you can find its image. My friends at school loved playing it. Now, seeing my interest in coding, my parents enrolled me into WhiteHat Jr. It was like a dream come true. I learned HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Thunkable, Code.org, Tinkercad, and P5.js.
He has done all this slide by himself, and so many things. Every day he does research. He has so much knowledge on AI and data science. In other different aspects also, he has so much knowledge at 10 years. I am so much, what we say, I get energy. Whenever the student joins my session, he tells all new things. Ma'am, I have done this, that, whatever we don't know also, he knows much. So I like, okay, when this student is working hard, I will put my interest to teach many kids like that. I can say Arnav is my inspiration. So I invited him to the session. Arnav, you have some more.
Yeah, so my journey. So I created many apps in the last 2 years, like caffeine tracker, which is to track your caffeine intake. Like caffeine is in coffee and tea and all those drinks. Animalia, which is animal fun. Kids can learn animals in a fun way. ABC Fun and Play, which is an app to learn ABCD in a very fun way. My Colony app, it's a tracking app like No Goka Good, which is used by many societies in Dwarka now. Capital Quiz, which is a quiz where you can check your knowledge of capitals. Vocabulary World, it's a vocabulary quiz. And Dava Patri. Caffeine tracker is also available on Google Play Store.
Arnav, can you explain about the Dava Patri app?
Oh,
Because
yes.
it is useful for everyone.
Yeah, so Dava Patri app is basically an app which is a medicine reminder app for elderly parents. And their kids can also track the elderly parents, like have they taken the medicine today, what's their health status, what is their BP situation, what is their BS situation.
Yes.
Yeah, so I have also created my portfolio website. My app Dava Patri got Code of Honor and Code Master certificate in the Silicon Valley App Challenge. So it qualified to the second round but did not make it to the top 12 winner list, but it did make to the top 50 winner list. It's not a winner, basically qualifying. So last year, my app won gate donation, won junior section in World Coding Bee Season 1. I also got featured in Times of India TOI Web for the same.
Very good. Very good. Arnav, you have some more? Yes.
No, I think after this is an interactive session.
So
Okay,
brilliant,
okay.
Arnav. I just really want Sarika. I want to tell this to
I think
Arnav.
after this there is another slide.
Yeah, okay. Yes, Aparna ma'am, tell me.
No, let him speak because the level of energy is having nice, like it's
Yeah.
boosting myself also.
Ma'am, you give him 10 hours. He speaks on so many topics till night 11. Sometimes I am in classes. He will call me for doubts. Ma'am, can I do this like that? Very hardworking.
Yes,
Not
I
like
can
his
understand.
parents.
I can
Yes,
understand.
that's what.
So over to you, Arnav. Over to you, Arnav.
Yes.
First
Arnav,
of all,
yes,
you
can
finish
talk.
up.
Thank
Yes,
you.
Yes, Arnav, shall I go to the next slide?
Yes.
Yeah, you complete this. Then we have interactive session.
So I
And ma'am,
also
you know, wait, Arnav. Arnav is telling, ma'am, interactive session, all doubts will be cleared by me. You don't worry. If it is like Einstein question, then only I'll search in Google. If not, I will answer all the student questions. He's that confident. He want to take the interactive session with the students. Yeah. Yes, Arnav, you can take on.
So I always wanted to be an entrepreneur and not a job seeker, but a job creator. So with that vision, I created a company called Tech India and used it in my login of Google and Firebase. And even in apps, I mentioned that name, Tech India. Later, I changed this name to Touchint, and then I kept it as Cheetah as I wanted my company to move fast as its name. And then I finally settled on the name Nalanda Technologies, which would pioneer innovations in metaverse and AI ML while preventing a dystopian future. And you can find its logo here.
Yeah.
So
This
Nalanda
is his logo.
Technologies originally did not have a logo, but for this session only I generated a logo. It's an online logo generator.
Okay, very good, Arnav. Okay, see, now you can interact with Arnav and myself because Arnav has immense knowledge on many things. At the age of 10, he is exploring a lot. He goes to regular school. He also wants IMO, ISO, like a National Olympiad, Math Olympiad, Science Olympiad. Along with his studies, he is doing all this extra work. So now interactive section, you can ask any questions related to this. It can be answered by me and also Arnav. And he has written him.
Ma'am,
Award-winning software developer and student at WhiteHat Jr. Also winner of, he has written about himself. Yes.
ma'am, first
How
of all, I would
many
like
of
to
you students
compliment
like
this
about
guy.
Arnav?
He is great, ma'am. Like, my God. Like, we are doing
Yeah.
this stuff right now, and he is already doing that. Oh
Yeah,
my God.
10 years. He is 10 years. You are 21 years. I am around 29 years. All like he is 20 years younger to me, but he is a rock star, I can say. So I brought him to the session. Whoever are feeling like only I have exams time, I can only prepare for exams. How can I learn about new things? He is doing at 10 years. He is doing. When someone can do, we can also do. That's the reason I brought him to the session. Every one of you post your
I really
questions.
would like to thank you, Sarika, to let us meet with
Yes.
Arnav. And
Yes, yes.
Arnav, my blessings are less to bless you because you're already a blessed child. And even what I feel that you are saying that you want to become an entrepreneur, you are yourself an entrepreneur right now also. In fact, you're not a job creator. You are like more
Job
than
seeker.
that. No,
Yes,
he
yes.
don't want to be a job
Yes,
seeker.
yes. He
He
wants
wants
to
to be a job
become
creator.
a job creator.
But he is
Yes, yes.
already doing so many number of things, which actually I hope ki my students also get motivation from him today and will do wonders and do new things for themselves, because it's what I feel, he's not only doing the things like because of having a passion. He's a child who is very much touched with the society also, with his grandparents
Yes, yes.
also, with parents also, because the
Yes.
way he got this written on his t-shirt, Shandari Hotel, it's amazing.
Yes,
At that
yes.
7 years of age. So it's
Yes,
really
yes.
appreciating. And then another thing which touched me is Dawa Patri. He knows that
Yeah,
how
very
these
nice app.
how the people, how the society is facing issues, and because
And
till
ma'am, he
the
created the Davapatri in Hindi. I asked him why Hindi means. Ma'am, so many of uneducated people on the road cannot know English, and he
No,
prepared in
it
Hindi.
is that my Nani understands Hindi more than English. So for her,
Okay,
it would
okay.
be easier to use the app in Hindi.
So he's
rather
than
so touched. He's so touched with his grandparents, and with that's why he's like, I'm thinking the kind of you can say teaching he's getting from his family is also appreciating. That is why he's now helping in one way to society also, and one day he will definitely be a big you can say asset for our country. So my
Yes,
all the
ma'am.
best wishes to you. And this is also the logo you have designed for
Yes,
Nalanda,
yes.
for Nalanda, this
Yes,
technologies.
yes.
Earlier, the name, I think it was Cheetah,
Tech India, is it?
Tech India,
Cheetah,
and
Cheetah, yes.
Cheetah.
But
So,
I was never that good at designing, so I always use online logo generators. But I changed it from Tech India to Touchin because Tech India was already registered somewhere in a trademark. And then I
okay.
kept Nalanda from the ancient University of Nalanda.
But the logo you designed itself tell ki, your thought process and yourself, because it's similar to brain, and a lot of connections are over there. So like networking is over there, the way we are learning in AI and neural network and all. So it's really wonderful. So I'm blessed to meet you today, Arnav. You are a motivator, and you set an example in front of me also. Myself, I'm representing JIMS. I'm heading the department. So from the entire JIMS fraternity, I can just give you much more blessings to you. God bless you. We would like to see you doing wonders, more wonders in the society, in the field of AI. And definitely one day we'll be having your name somewhere in much more, you can say, awards and books, because there's a lot of awards you are having right now also.
Yes.
So maybe one day
Yes,
you will.
ma'am, he's telling, ma'am, let us discuss about big data. If any lecture is on big data, just call me. I will only
Definitely,
give the lecture. And
definitely.
he's telling data science. He has so much application.
I
Because
can
he's a
really
researcher.
get to know
Yes,
the
yes.
kind of the life he is living, the thought process he is having, the kind of involvement he is having at this age, like joining
Yes.
Udemy, learning new things, and not only learning, applying it.
Yes, ma'am, he
Looking at the
applies.
need of society, looking at the need of people is amazing. So God
And
bless.
Arnav is from Delhi, your place.
Yeah, I have seen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
yes, he mentioned over there.
Yes.
So students, you
Now
can
I
ask
want to
queries.
know. Yes, yes, from
If
students,
you are having
because
any
their
queries,
inspiration is important.
yeah.
If all students from this team inspires, at least if they are doing some regular activities, they are increasing their phase, and for future, this session should help them.
Is there anyone who want to say something? या अभी भी आप लोग मोटिवेट नहीं हुए, कुछ वर्ड्स हैं, कुछ शेयर करना चाहते हो, कुछ मतलब you look at the level of energy Arnav is having.
Yes.
And since morning, since 10 o'clock, I am asking who is Arnav, because he is already in my class. So ask
Yes,
my
ma'am.
n number of times I said ki who is Arnav? Arnav is our class, is in our class.
Yes.
And now I came to know that this Arnav is trying to join for since 10
Yes.
o'clock in the
And
morning.
you know, ma'am, he is inspiring me. He's calling me and, ma'am, did you prepare everything? And you cannot directly go there. You need to have 5 to 6 times full preparation. Whatever you do, you have to be best. You should be successful. And he's telling me, yesterday I was busy with my husband. I went out. He was calling me, ma'am, are you ready? Shall we sit online? I'm telling like inside, please leave me, Arno. Tomorrow I will do my best. He's like that, full motivating.
I think this is the need of today's time. We need such kind of people, such kind of student with us who can just
Yes,
keep on letting us know also that we have to generate so much of information of the level of the kind of queries the students will be doing or asking, or they might be having in their mind. So students should
Yes,
not
ma'am.
sit quiet. They should have
Yes.
sample of questions, sample of queries in their mindset that
Yes, ma'am.
they, you can say, enforce teachers to do more for their students. Whatever we are serving as a teacher is not enough. Once we will be
Yes,
onto
ma'am.
the mark, you people will definitely be like doing much more good. But one thing I just want ki you people should yourself ask queries, generate queries, so that we should always have this fear in our mind. Ki might be this question can be asked by the students, so we have to go to that level. We have to generate
Yes,
much
ma'am.
more information. We have to learn, or you can say we have to collect much more information in the field. Might be student is having that kind of query which I'll not be able to answer. So this is the
Yes,
need,
ma'am.
which I have seen this in Arnav. Then definitely
Yes.
teachers think twice, thrice.
Yeah,
before
he's ready.
the class of Arnav. He might be Arnav will
Yes.
be asking such kind of questions whose answer I'm not having, so I have to prepare. Arnav.
Yes, ma'am. He asked suddenly wonder questions like, where is this question came from? He will do research till 10 and he'll be asking questions. So wonder kid. Yeah, he is asking. I would
He
love
is
to hear
asking
your questions.
anyone, any questions are
Yeah.
over there from your side? You want to talk, you want to say something to Arnav, kindly just raise your queries, or you can have a discussion with him.
Later I should join. Yes, yes. Tell Naman. Yes,
Ma'am, I was
Naman.
asking like, as in his profile, he told like he's into CSS, HTML, and JS. So like these things are related to web tech, right, ma'am? But
Yes.
now he told me like something that is related to app development. He use Scratch and all, and these are like used for block
Yeah.
codes.
Yes.
So actually, Scratch is not an app development platform. It's just a place where you start learning coding. You start your journey with the basics, which are used early on, which are used later in JavaScript languages like JavaScript, because the same functions, the same defs, the same loops are used in JavaScript. Just the
Based.
syntax might be a bit different. And
Oh,
artificial intelligence, I have been using APIs in JavaScript, but till now I have not trained my own AI. I can tell you that.
that's nice. That's pretty good.
Excuse me, ma'am, may I add something to what Naman said?
Yes, Aditya.
Hi, Arnav. It's really nice to see such talent in such a young
Hello,
age. I would
thank you.
like to ask, have you been involved in any developments that are related to Web3 and the metaverse?
Not yet, but I tried to use A-frame library and create some Qutub Minar, but I failed. Like the Qutub Minar was not that good. And as for Web3, I don't support the concept.
Okay, thanks for letting your opinion. Thank you.
But I do support the metaverse concept.
Yeah, he supports the metaverse concept. Yes, and many more are there in the team, around 50. You can speak out so that, and
Many things were decentralized, like Git. Git was decentralized, but when it was centralized in the form of GitHub, it did good to the community. Without GitHub, none of us can survive right now as software developers.
Yeah, that is there. Like GitHub is like awesome. It's a platform where you can host stuff and then you can like share it with people. It's damn good.
It's
Like I
open
certainly
source.
like it.
Open source.
yeah,
Open source.
we
It's
used to
open
use
source.
Drive to Web, but Arna always suggests GitHub only rather than Drive to
Because
Web.
I added a lot of drive to web projects, and then my drive got 83% full, and then the projects also stop working if you add a lot of them. And whenever I add the drive to web link in Facebook, it says unsafe link.
Yes, any other questions from students? 1 hour I take coding class for Arnav in a day. In 1 hour, 45 minutes is interaction. He will be keep on asking questions. Ma'am, I like to do this. He's 24 by 7 on kid, I can say. And I am also a teacher, very energetic. Always, if whoever are on my WhatsApp also, they can see my status. I manage both coding, this, and also outside extracurricular activities. All I do. I enjoy with my husband. I spend time with my parents, and also I am very active in the work. So our both combination, I can say, energetic combination. As you can also see, both of us.
Yes, mom, that's pretty evident.
Thank you, Naman.
So anyone else,
Waiting
any
for the more
query?
questions.
Students? कोई और क्वेश्चंस? ये हमारे स्टूडेंट्स, आप लोग ये चीज सीखिए कि द काइंड ऑफ एनर्जी अर्नव इज हैविंग, यू पीपल आर नॉट इवन हैविंग क्वेश्चंस टू आस्क हिम. यू शुड हैव इतना आपका सुनने के बाद आपको थोड़े क्वेश्चंस होने चाहिए थे. तो आई थिंक कि आज आप कुछ अर्नव से डेफिनेटली सीखेंगे, और नेक्स्ट टाइम से मेरे ख्याल से आप भी कभी भी गेस्ट लेक्चर वगैरह मैं करवाती हूँ तो उसमें क्वेरीज पूछेंगे. ठीक है, तो आप क्वेरीज वगैरह पूछिएगा नेक्स्ट टाइम. तो सारिका, आई डोंट थिंक दे लास्ट क्वेरीज, राइट?
Yes, ma'am.
Mom,
At least
just last thing was, mom.
yes.
I'm like you were talking about AIML.
Yes,
I
yes.
just want to know, ma'am, on what are the platforms by which we can develop AIML, ma'am? Like there are programming languages specific towards certain.
So there are many languages like Python. So Python has thousands of libraries of AIML, and Python is involved a lot in AIML. So I think Python is the best language to go for if you need to do data science or AIML. because even top companies are using PySpark, which is an data science library in Python, to do their own professional data science, which involves AI again.
Uh, yes, that is there. I have somewhere heard that COBOL is also playing a big role in AI.
Yeah, but
This,
comparatively, understanding
see,
wise,
COBOL,
yes, yes, yes.
Lisp, Fortran, all of these are very old and assembly level languages. So they're pretty old. So new languages are more involved, like the AlphaGo I talked about. This AlphaGo that I talked about was developed in Python 2.7.
Okay, got it.
And you can
Thanks
also
for the
see, Naman,
info.
if you compare Java with Python, Python is pretty easier to understand. From my
Yes,
knowledge,
ma'am.
Yeah, so if
with
you
It is
Java,
see,
there.
so many
just yeah.
syntaxes. Yes,
So
yes. In
just
Java,
for
so
a
many.
small addition, just for a small addition, the syntax will be 10 times more difficult in Java. And even if you want to do app development with Java, I think Kotlin is an even better option to go with, or even React Native or Flutter or those kinds of languages.
React JS, no? You're talking
No,
about?
React Native and JS are two different things. React JS is for web development. React Native is for app development.
Okay.
Yes.
I didn't knew that.
Great, great, Arnav.
Thanks.
So
Yeah.
can we see Arnav also, like, na, can you just stop sharing screen and we can see Arnav?
Yes, yes. Yes, ma'am. I will just stop sharing.
I
Just
think Sarika ma'am shared it to show you that if you
yes.
like the session, kindly type in the chat, I liked it.
Yeah, yeah. They are telling if you like this session, everyone, if you are not talking also, you can just type a message. I like this session so that we both will happy.
At least you people write, na, कि you people are happy, you are motivated.
Yes.
Or you can also give a reaction, like reaction and then thumbs up.
Emojis. Yeah, in White Hat, we introduced emojis. We give chocolates emojis to the students, everything. Yeah, thank you. You're getting good responses. And if you are showing so much interest, we are going to give lectures on many other topics. And this PPT will be, I will share to the ma'am, this PPT to the Aparna ma'am. You can once again have a look, because where are the applications, everything you can use for your personal purpose also. You can use the PPT from ma'am. I will share to her mail, because after so many hours of research, this PPT is made. I have taken Arnav's help also, indeed.
That's pretty good.
Arnav, are you checking the chat? We are getting so many replies. I would love more questions indeed.
Arnav,
No, Arnav.
I'll motivate my students, like, and I'll just collect the questions from them. And
Somebody
then
has
definitely-
asked me, somebody has sent me some Pranji, something
Emoji.
has sent me. Arnav, are you on LinkedIn? Can we connect on that?
That's good.
So
are you
Arnav
in
is added
LinkedIn?
in so many. Yes, yes.
We will
Yes,
find
ma'am.
you.
If student has, yes, yes. If student has
And
any personal questions, you can text me, ma'am. I will answer. I will also make Arnav to answer. No worries. Because we
right,
both have
Arnav?
done so much research on this. Yes.
So, like, I think we can wind up the session now, students.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We can wind up.
So,
Yes,
my all
yes.
the
I am
blessings.
also so happy to show my
Yeah.
energy here.
All the
Yes,
blessings to you, Arnav. God bless you. Right? And we will give your example to my all the students whenever I'll take
Yes, ma'am.
sessions. I'll just definitely be talking about you. And I've noted
Yes,
down the
ma'am.
different apps you made, different applications you made. So we will see in Google Play also, and we just let other students also
So,
know.
and just a plus point,
Yeah.
I created an app called Animelia. and it was
Yes.
removed from Google Play after an year of publication. So you won't be able to find Animania, but you will find caffeine tracker. And that too, many apps have come. So my app has downgraded a bit. So you need to type pub : Arnav Vashisht. A should be capital and V should be capital with a space in between. I've also sent the thing in chat. So if you type this on Google Play, you will get all my projects in Google Play, which is only caffeine tracker right now.
Okay, Arnav, and we'll be sharing this complete video on YouTube also. So we'll share the link with ma'am, and she will share with you. So you can just show this to all your classmates also, that you came to our online guest lecture and you motivated so many number of students who are like of age 19, 18, 20, 21, 50 years old, 51 years old, me, and my colleagues 40 years, 35 years, 22 years, your ma'am, right? So my all the best blessings to you. And
Yes,
Divya
yes.
want to say something.
Hi, Sarika, how are you?
Yes, Divya, you can.
Yeah, sorry I missed your session because I was there in the busy with other classes. But definitely I'm going to see the recording and I hope you all enjoyed it. And I remember Arnav is there.
Yeah,
Now I got
Divya.
the moment man said Arnav is there. I know this.
So Aryav, Divya ma'am was earlier with WhiteHat Jr. and now she is a professor in our institute. So she just given me the reference of Sarika ma'am, and through her we are able to meet you. So thanks to Divya ma'am also.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. She knows, Divya knows about us, and we will never make you back of us. We will, Aparna ma'am knows I am only ready. I was saying, ma'am, we are ready for the session. Can we join the session? We were only back of ma'am, like we will be ready like that.
When you said that who is Arnav Vashisht, I got scared and I left the meeting. And I said, ma'am, we were supposed to practice. How can we practice if a session that's going on already?
He was feeling bad that why didn't you tell my name prior? Why didn't you tell my name prior, ma'am? I am also giving my presentation. Now he was, no, sorry, I did not tell your name. Let me tell. And that time I told you, Arnav versus my great friend is joining.
She told us somebody will be coming but forgot the name.
So have a nice day. Right? So nice to meet you. God bless.
Thank you. Thank you.
With this note, we will be seeing you further, Sarika, in future also. And we definitely meet Arnav also in future to motivate more
Yes, ma'am.
students.
Yes, ma'am. He has so much knowledge. I would like to introduce him in all my lectures so that people will be inspired from his knowledge. Every day I'm taking class for him since 2 years. Every day I am inspired. Some new topics like that we both will be discussing. I'll introduce him for sure.
Okay, ma'am. Have a nice day. Take care.
Yeah. Bye, ma'am. See you.
Bye-bye.
See you all.